It feels like it's been forever since I woke up to the sounds of the birds chirping. This quarantine period has helped me enjoy and value these little things in life. Mornings these days are more relaxed and a little less rushed. The first thing I do every morning is to drink some water, which I keep the night before on my bedside table. I think it's also important to practice some mindfulness when you wake up in the mornings. This part of my routine involves spending the first few minutes with God, thanking Him and reflecting on His Word and on His promises for my life. I'm not a very morning person, so building this morning routine has helped me immensely in making my mornings and my days more productive. I let in some natural light and decide to make my bed every morning to avoid the temptation of getting back into it. I actually have a 9 to 5 job, but due to the lockdown and the quarantine, we're all working from home now, and my routine has definitely changed. I do get a little extra time to structure my mornings. I splash some cold water onto my face and do a very basic morning skincare. I've recently started using this vitamin C serum from Boots and I really like it. Another recent discovery is this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Moisturizer. I absolutely love it because it is so hydrating. I will quickly brush my teeth now before I can move on to the kitchen to make myself a morning refreshing drink. These days I'm having a turmeric tea with freshly ground turmeric. You can also just use turmeric powder, but try and use an organic one because the commercial ones usually have a lot of artificial coloring. This turmeric root looks a lot like ginger and can stain your fingers quite a lot. Turmeric is great for its anti-inflammatory benefits. I generally have it plain, but you can add some honey if you like to sweeten it. I'm gonna take this beauty out to the balcony garden so I can enjoy it there with the fresh air. I have a really tiny balcony, but I love spending time here with my plants. I also use this time to read the Bible and meditate on God's Word. I think it sets the tone for the rest of the day, and it also helps me to spend time with God. The time that I didn't have before, God gave it back to me in this quarantine period to spend with Him. God speaks to each one of us through His Word, and the more we read it, the more we will understand Him. Knowing God has made so much of a difference in my life. I'll then head to the kitchen to make myself a cup of collagen coffee, which also serves as my pre-workout, gives me a great boost. time now to get my workout done and out of the way for the day. If I don't work out in the mornings, I find it really hard to motivate myself to work out in the evening. Now since that is done and dusted, I will quickly go and take a shower so I can come back and make myself some breakfast before I start work. I usually make this post-workout whey protein smoothie with some vanilla whey protein, some milk, some frozen berries and some ice. Today I'm going to show you one of my most favorite recipes. This is Korean style French toast recipe. I've made it many times before and I just absolutely love it. Just crack some eggs into a bowl, add a tablespoon of milk and a pinch of salt and whisk it really well. I'm trying to minimize the usage of sugar, but if you're making this for your kids, you can add some powdered sugar into the egg mixture at this point. Add some butter into the pan and melt it. And now pour in the egg mixture. Dip the bread slices into the egg mixture while it's still runny and flip them. Now sprinkle some sugar onto the bread slices. I'm using brown sugar here because I like it more caramelly, but you can just use regular sugar. Cover and cook until it's time to flip it. Fold the edges in this way. And now comes the good part, adding some cheese. I'm grating some cheese here, but you can just use a cheese slice, which I did not have today. Now sprinkle some more sugar on top and fold it in. Now for some extra caramelly French toast texture, what you can do is add some brown sugar into the pan, just a little bit, allow it to melt, and then just flip the bread all over it. So that all the caramel gets nicely stuck onto the bread and it tastes absolutely delicious. I'm finishing this off with some sprinkled powdered sugar and we're ready to eat. Do give this recipe a try and let me know if you liked it. And that is it for my morning routine. Please Please let me know in the comments below if you like my morning routine video. Please like, share and subscribe if you'd like me to make more such videos. I will now have to move on to my regular 9 to 5 job work. Thank you so much for watching.